Hello, so I just wanted to make a video showing my camper trailer that I built here. This is about a 4-foot utility trailer that I put some 8-foot 4x4s, 3 of them, on the bottom here. I bolted them right into the metal and just spaced them out evenly. And then underneath I framed every about 16 inches on each side to build up a frame platform on the bottom to extend the overall trailer length to about 8 feet. The box was just constructed kind of on the whim. I just used some leftover 2x4s that were left at my house when we got it, and cut them up and built kind of an external skeleton frame. And along the tops we kept framing it in and made a bit of a lip to honestly just keep it more waterproof and kind of trim it up. On the top we just took the old topper off of the top of my back of my Tacoma, and we put it on top and we screwed it in. Just used some basic wood screws and screwed right through the lip into the inside, and then just put normal weather stripping underneath, and honestly I've never had a leak. It's not the prettiest looking thing, but it's pretty comfy and pretty spacious on the inside, honestly. On the back we had about an extra 2.5 feet, so I added a bit of a deck that you could sit on or cook food on or do whatever. On the other side here, I just put a basic table that folds out here. This is awesome for doing dishes or cooking, just using a little single burner stove. That's really handy. Up on the top we have the roof racks that I got for like $20 or something, and mounted them up and found a roof carrier to put my spare tire up there and whatever other miscellaneous stuff that won't be used very much, like shovels and stuff like that. Along all the sides we have hooks everywhere for bags. In the front we have some bigger hooks for hanging helmets or bags or anything, and then just a skateboard for a little bit extra table space on the outside. On the inside here, it just opens up, and we just use some gate latches on both sides. And this just folds down and you step up into the inside. And the inside we just have a double bed here, just a single piece of foam that I just had to cut down a bit from a normal double size. More than enough room for 2 people. I stained the interior just to keep it water resistant, mold resistant, and I carpeted the inside with just some carpet from Home Depot. I think it was $20 for the whole thing. Along the sides, using some of the screws found along the window, I just took out these little screws and added some L brackets, and then put the screws back in, and then using those L brackets I mounted some plywood here that acts as a shelf, and then along the sides I just cut up some old skateboards and added them along the sides for more shelving, and same at the back. I put a couple more L brackets up at the top here. It's pretty handy if I'm ever going to hang like a bungee cord across. You can hang more stuff from the roof. Honestly, just trying to maximize the amount of space that we have inside. At the back, I just mounted some shelving it's really sturdy, but it's really lightweight. And I'll put all my clothes, put one person's clothes on this side, the others on this side, and each has their own little cubby, and it's more than enough space for a couple days of clothes. They'll sleep with their heads facing the front of the trailer. You don't crawl over your pillows and everything coming on the inside. It just keeps your head space a little bit cleaner. And also, if there were to be somebody coming in, you'd be able to see them before anything happens. So underneath, I put some more of that carpeting just to, if I were to get up quickly, I wouldn't scrape my head or anything on the shelving itself. Along the sides, I got some curtains made. It's just 2 pieces of flannel sewn together with some hooks on each side, and I strung them across just with a gear cable for a mountain bike. And when I'm not using them, I'll just hang them up here, and that keeps it out of the way pretty well. Same with the other side over here. And these don't take out all the light, but they definitely help with privacy, and you don't get woken up at like 5 in the morning from the sun. Hanging all on the sides is just a bunch of string lights that I got at the dollar store. They work pretty well with keeping a little bit of light in. Otherwise, I'll just use a lamp. And then just a couple of just Christmas lights, I guess, for a little bit more color on the inside. For when it's a little bit cooler out, I'll have these Reflectix panels. I have some cut out for these windows as well. I'll hang those along each window. I have one on the back side here too. The only problem with it is there's no real good way of mounting them, because the sun will bake off all the adhesive for any Velcro, and any tape doesn't really seem to work. You can see here I have a little bit of there we go, some adhesive residue from the last time I tried to mount them. And so honestly, I just end up using these curtains more often than not. Inside of here, it stays relatively cool almost all the time, and never gets too hot either. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You can see the mounting screws that I put here. They're just wood screws, and I went right through, and it hasn't gone anywhere. I've taken it off-road a lot, and it hasn't had an issue. But yeah. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. I'd love to answer them. I haven't really seen, when I went to go build this myself, I never really saw anything like it, so I kind of just wanted to put one out there if anybody else had the same idea. It was really easy to do. It only costs about $200 in material, and that's including like the curtains and everything. So yeah.